Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Shxd and welcome back to a brand new video. And yes, don't worry about my eyes, I'm very kind of tired at the moment. I kind of want to come up with the conclusion and just give you guys my 100% like finished note that I have done for season 2, and also been grinding for tournaments, online tournaments and stuff like that. Before we get started with this whole conclusion thing, I want to say shout outs to D finally for winning Capcom Cup. He is a young 18-year-old kid. He's really dope. You know what I'm saying? Would definitely love to play against him one day. And also shout out to Takedo for trying his best as an Akuma player. I know that I know a lot of Shoto players are really having struggle against other characters, but hey, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really change it unless you really put a lot of practice in it, like Takedo did. But shout outs to D for winning. You know what I'm saying? That's his first ever trophy, which is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? He's a young kid, and you know what I'm saying, he's an amazing birdie player, and I like the way how he just kind of changed and adapt that match in Capcom Cup. Man, it was just awesome. I was freaking out. And I also saw the trailer of Cody and G and Falke and Sakura and Blanca and Sagat, which is pretty much crazy because I knew Sagat would definitely come back, and so Sakura. So and I also saw like a lot of updates on Ken. So Ken's throw loop is completely gone, which I noticed. That right there kind of made me a little bit upset, but just not all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like my type of mat was like a behind the door mat. Like that was like you know what I mean? Like, you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, does that make sense? Like, it was behind the door mat. Like, okay, like I understand that a lot of people are really getting tired of the throw loops, or people just getting tired of Ken pressure, period. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that and so on. So he's gonna get nerfed again, which is, I knew it was gonna happen again. I knew that it was gonna happen over and over and over. I knew the fact that was gonna come to, like season 3. I knew that was gonna come inside anyway. I knew that was gonna go through the doors and say, hey man, no more throw loops, blah blah blah. So you guys get to, punish me and kill me all you want. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I said, I'm not really upset about it. I'm just kind of like, hey, like, I guess I'll figure out other strategies. Oh, excuse me, of how to actually beat like specific characters that Ken can only win. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I just wish that they buff the footsies with Ken, because Ken's footsies are really bad, and also his combos are very inconsistent. That's the only two things that needs to be buffed. And if that doesn't work, then what else, right? So I'm not really feeling too happy about how he just got nerfed almost 4 times in a row in season 2 and season 1. I think season 1, like, I don't think he got nerfed, but I think some of the moves he got was nerfed. I'm not too sure of season 1, I wasn't really there, but season 2 he got nerfed twice in a row, which is very just unpleasant, and very displeasing. I mean, personally, I get the feeling that Capcom is actually making Ken even worse, even that they threw away that throw loop, that it would just make it worse. It would make it harder for us to get better as us Ken players. You know what I'm saying? I got, like, don't get me wrong, I got so much respect for, saying the Ken, or I got a lot of respect for other players who are playing other characters that are probably gonna get nerfed, or probably gonna get like buffed or whatever. So I completely understand, but like Ken is just, so like that's like my very own favorite personal character for a long period of time, and I've been using him since Street Fighter Alpha, or Street Fighter 0 Alpha or whatever, and I've been using him in Street Fighter 2 and Hyper Fighting and stuff like that, because he was a fast character, and plus being having the same birthday but like the same, or like a different year, excuse me, and that's why I said, like, I wish that maybe they will fix that character a lot more. Like, his footsies are really terrible. I hope that they give him some type of, like some type of some type of different things for him. I mean, I just wish that I want his footsies back. I was just playing Street Fighter 4 like not too long ago. I was playing with Ken, and Ken's footsies were freaking amazing. I mean, I was like, oh my god, like, this is just crazy as it is, but personally, off that, just wanted to say, like, I wish that would happen. Also, the like the airborne EX Tatsu really has to be buffed. We're tired of getting, like, hit in our butts like after the EX toss, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can just like, you know, do like crouching, like crouching fierce and stuff like that. Obviously it takes the time off, you know what I'm saying? So we just kind of wasted a meter there. You know, I'm just not too happy that, you know, he's getting he's getting nerfed 4 times in a row, which is not okay. So to come to the conclusion, since I've been going on in a long journey, I've been going through bronze, you know, silver, gold to platinum to diamond, and it's just been on and on and on, and I just really haven't been you know, like going around it, you know what I'm saying, ranked, because, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to find a new job, which I am now. I mean, like personally, I work like at least almost like 5-6 days a week. You know, like I work like 6 days, almost like 30 hours, and I really haven't been getting no sleep after that because, you know, personally, I just been staying up trying to, you know, fix my kin for a long period of time. I've been staying until like almost like 5 a.m. in the morning and still can't get it right. And personally, I was gonna make a kin tutorial, but since season 3 has come out, I decided to drop that, and then when Arcade Edition comes out, I'm going to do a you know, like a really huge kin tutorial, so you know, that way a lot of players will understand kin a lot more. I know some other YouTubers are probably gonna make a kin tutorial, but there's nothing that's gonna be huger than this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna add a lot of details. How do you get through it? How do you understand, you know, how do you understand how to use it in, you know, say like in a certain way? So personally, that way you won't have to get beat up every single time you play the game. And, you know, also I'll be going down, you know, like the ranks and stuff like that, how to actually level up at the time, you know, and also, you know, trying to help one another, you know what I mean? Like I'm personally, you know, and, you know, and another thing, you know, I don't want no beef with any other player that I play against. I had a few bad tweets that, you know, that was saying like, oh, like you uploaded me, you shouldn't do that, and I'm gonna body you every time I see you, blah blah blah. I don't want no beef at all with anybody. It's just a video, you know, like, you know, personally, you know, saying it's all about just grinding, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know, like you're grinding to in the rank match, you know what I'm saying? It's not all about, oh, like I'm a this dude because, you know what I'm saying, he thinks he's so good with this character. No, I'm not dissing anybody. You guys should already know this before, or you guys should already know this from the beginning. Like, you know, like, you know, as I said that, you know, the thing with me uploading videos, you know, and, you know, uploading recent matches that I played earlier, that's kind of how it is too also as well with other videos, you know, saying they don't really say anything, but this time they actually say something to me personally, saying that I was like the worst kin player and stuff like that and whatever and so on. But that doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a video, you know, so I'm not here to beef with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're on my YouTube channel and, you know what I'm saying, you're just getting bodied, you know what I'm saying, like that means that, you know, that you're gonna have to learn from that matchup against me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, you know, like if I'm using kin in, you know, in a different way that you didn't even see before, that is when you have to start learning. Because a lot of players right now that are watching me, are watching my replays, I actually seen people actually watch my replays, you know what I'm saying, on live stream, and I was just like, wow, like, you know, so that's crazy. So but, you know, like personally, I don't want no beef and all that. So but let's go ahead and come to the conclusion. Okay, so number 1 is reaching to diamond. Now that was my ultimate goal forever. That was like one of the best feeling ever in my entire life. Like I never really went to gold, or I never went to diamond before, but I felt like I wasn't skilled enough to actually get to diamond, but I was actually really practicing, really focusing. I was playing on the controller. I wasn't playing on a stick. I was actually playing on a controller. If you guys will see my past stream, I'll put the link down in the description below, or I will show you guys the oddshot video that somebody oddshotted it, and you know, so like gave me the link and stuff, or somebody clipped it and gave me the link. I actually have the video link in the description below. But yeah, so me reaching diamond was probably one of the hardest things ever in my entire life as a kin player. You know, there were some worse matchups I didn't like, and there were some matchups that I personally understand, but not all the way, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really like quite understand all of it, but I was actually doing my best as much as possible. So that is like my first goal, and like reaching diamond, you know, it feels great. I was gonna go to super diamond, but you know, that's probably one of the hardest like thing to do ever. Like, you know, you have to face masters, you have to face this, you have to face that, you know, so it was just freaking crazy. So okay, next is being the best Ken. That was my goal, being the best Ken, and not being too much of a scrubby Ken. I you know, I took my character to the heart, guys. Like I really put a lot on this character. I don't really put a lot of any other characters. I mean, like in the beginning of season 1, I did pick Ryu, but Ryu just wasn't really in my favor. So ever since he lost his third loop, that's when I was kind of like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? So personally, you know, I decided to pick up Ken because Ken was like my really good character. So I guess he was a good fit for me. And personally, I watched a lot of Momochi. I watched a lot of like other players, like let's see who else I watched. I watched Chris Terran the most, because Chris Terran actually went to Japan and he learned a lot, like quite a lot, like a lot from, like he started from the bottom as like this crazy Ken, and then he worked his way up to be like the greatest Ken of all time, and he's still the greatest Ken in America, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he got so good that it made me want to watch him a lot more and inspired me to play Ken a lot more, you know. And personally, like, to tell you the truth, like, you know, ever since Momochi stopped playing Ken, or ever since Momochi started playing Ken when he was going for the Capcom Cup, I feel like that he shouldn't be able to switch up to Zeku. He should have played Ken. He played all these matchups for no reason, and he just kind of switched to Zeku and act like everything was okay. I think like he could have just played Ken in a patient way like he did last time, like last year's, was it last year's Capcom Cup? No, it wasn't. I think it was like a couple years back when the game started. When the game started off in season 1, I think he picked Ken and he actually won like the Capcom Cup tournament. I'm not sure. And he did also won Brooklyn Beatdown, which is awesome. I mean, like, I mean, obviously one of the hardest matchups he ever played was Guile against I'm Still the Daddy. It was just like crazy, you know. So I decided to have that ability to play the same matchup just like that, but only like with a little strategy that I had and that I put together and just kind of like made it as like, you know, a thing. And now it's like sometimes I beat Guile, sometimes I can't beat Guile. There's a lot of good Guile players that has really good pressure that doesn't sit there and charge all the time. They will actually show a lot of buttons and a lot of pressure. So I was like, damn, you know what I mean? Like I can't really get through all that. You know, and also going with Karen, Laura, Bison, you know, there's all these matchups that I have trouble with for a long period of time. I still a little bit win, but sometimes I really like lose, you know what I'm saying? Like I you know, I kind of get bodied. I'm just like, wow, gotta figure this out on my own. I know a lot of people are not really gonna help me as much as I know, you know, so like an FGC, you know, most likely people don't really help, you know, with each other and stuff like that. But hopefully in season 3, everybody will help each other. Yeah, that's it. Okay, next is me playing tournaments. I placed a lot in tournaments, actually. I placed a lot and it made me feel more energized. Like it made me feel like I don't care about rank anymore. You know, it just made me feel like that I've started to care less about rank and just worry about the matchups more than just rank, you know what I'm saying? So it also made me have a better idea. I was in Capcom Pro Tour, NA online, you know, like just kind of grab some pro points for myself, but that didn't work because there was too much like lag. I was like, man, like, you know, I wish I didn't had that type of issue, but I guess that was just, you know, like kind of off the top. So but at least I tried my best, you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to play against like Justin Wong and that didn't happen. So what else? I went to DreamHack and I placed 33rd. You know, that personally, like I went like, is it 5 or 4 and 2? I went 4 and 2, and personally, I felt pretty pissed off at that time because obviously I did not learn any matchups. I didn't have a warm up. Oh, excuse me. I didn't have a warm up partner that really hurt. Ah, man, hold on. Okay, that hurt. Okay. So personally, I did not have a warm-up partner at all. I didn't have nothing. I had nobody around me. But the Akihabara team came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, Zach and fucking Ryan, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just crazy because I was like, oh shit, I get to see a whole bunch of people. I get to see my homeboys again. You know, I wish I could hang out with them again more. You know, at this time, because you know, personally, I never really hang out with them. You know, because I felt like that, like, when I go there, I'm not really the greatest, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't feel great. I don't feel like the best player in that place at all. You know, ever since I was playing in so many freaking tournaments and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like I lost, and well, I lost my first one. I played 17th, which is pretty bad. And then the second time I placed third. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just, you know, like that was just kind of crazy that I get to do all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, but on half of that though, honestly, I'm gonna I wish that I can hang out with them again. I think hopefully like this Thursday I would definitely go up there. Maybe I'll go live stream one day, and you know, I'll show you guys what's actually, you know, what's actually happening in the FGC and, you know, in Colorado and stuff. So so I played a lot of tournaments from there that I played, a lot of really good midweek tournaments also as well. You know, I didn't really place like the highest, but at least I placed where I'm not really like 100th, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty bad. Like me, like being 100th place, that's just not good. You know, at least I'm like above that, you know, at least I get to play above that and actually be good at it. So, you know, but I'm glad that I placed 33rd at DreamHack Denver, my own like place, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's in my own local area. You know, placing 33rd was kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I really like, you know, like took the time to just have fun with, you know, sitting next to the pros and having fun and enjoying myself in DreamHack, which is pretty awesome. So I hopefully next year it'll be better. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see K-Brad, and you know, I want to see everybody there, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to see just, you know, like Gustavo and then, you know what I mean, like Knuckle Dude, and that's it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I want to see more. And then I saw Pavocado, which is, he's the most insane freaking Mika player. I'm like, oh my God, like I can't deal with this guy, you know what I'm saying? But he's awesome, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully to chat a lot more and stuff like that as well. But he's pretty good. He bought me a ton of times, you know what I'm saying? So next is me being on a team. Royal Blue, guys already know, I was sponsored not too long ago. I was sponsored in April, and I was like, oh my God, like, you know, me getting sponsored by a team, it felt so great because, you know, personally, I don't want to feel like I'm just a random player out of nowhere, no, you know, like no team behind you and stuff like that and so on, you know what I mean? Like I was just, you know, I wasn't feeling too comfortable about it, you know what I'm saying? So I just personally figured out that I was like, you know what, let me go find a team that I need to be on and everything. And Royal Blue picked me up. I get to see my teammate in DreamHack Denver. It was Teebs. That was like the most awesomest thing ever. So I never really get to meet my teammates at all, so I was like, oh my God, you know, like it's crazy. But you know, I had a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I get to be on this team for a long time. I'm actually going to be on this team for a year. I have a year notice that I will be on this team for a year. I don't know what team's gonna pick me up, but hopefully I will let you guys know like what's going on. So this is a year notice, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like I want to leave, but this is a notice that like if they want to keep me or not, you know what I'm saying? So like that's the part of the thing. So I'm gonna be on the team for a year. So it's almost 2018. So hopefully we're gonna have like a little meeting pretty soon, you know what I mean? Just like saying like, oh, like you know, like should you keep me here or should I, or you know, like should I just go, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that's their choice if they want to keep me in or not. So you know what I'm saying, if they don't want to keep me, fine, you know, so I'm fine with that also, you know, I'm fine with that all the way. So but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that is all. And last but not least, me throwing my name out there, like, you know what that means, like me being on YouTube right now, and also going live on Twitch, showing my name everywhere and showing everybody who I am, you know what I'm saying? Like I was tired of being shy in front of the camera, so I decided to just get a camera and, you know, do a whole bunch of setups and stuff, and this is where I be. I was like, this is where I actually am. This is what I do in life. I actually want to show you guys what I have in mind. For the content and stuff like that, and I want to make it better, make it really professional. But I couldn't really make it professional. I mean, like, it feels like that I'm like the rest of the other YouTubers that uploads replays and stuff. So I personally want to say like that I'm happy that we glad I'm happy that we glad I'm happy that we had 100 subscribers, 100 shurikens on YouTube, and then we have 500 and still counting shurikens on Twitch, which is awesome, because I never really get the chance to hit up 500, and I thought I was going to do a giveaway, but a lot of people weren't really there or very active about it. But like that giveaway, that $25 giveaway, I was actually pretty serious. I was actually going to give $25 to anyone on PayPal. That would be really awesome if you guys want to carry that and just have some fun with the money. You know what I'm saying? So it was a gift that I want to return to you guys. That's the only thing I wanted to do. And so like after that kind of just made it a lot more better this time. So I gave my name out there. I was trying to make it huge. I was trying to make it good, and everybody's like, oh, like, so like I'm your big fan, and I understand, like, I love you guys, like you guys are awesome, like, what I'm saying, I never had fans ever in my entire life. So like if you guys want to visit me or whatever, if I ever go to DreamHack Denver again, if I ever go there, like again, like seriously, like again, if I go there again, you guys are gonna have to see me, or I should really make up like a freaking like meeting where all of us can hang out at one area, grab some food, hang out, what I'm saying, do some other stuff, and everything that I want to show love with all my subscribers. I'm saying, I don't want to like leave you guys hanging. I don't want to do that. What I mean? Like, that's just kind of messed up. I mean, personally, I kind of am leaving you guys hanging because, like I'm working, and I'm working like multiple hours, so I'm working through morning through the nighttime, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm working through afternoon through the nighttime, you know what I'm saying? So I barely get time to actually go live stream or go anything, but I'll be trying my best to actually get up and stream. I was like, here, get up and stream, play the game, like stop messing up, you know what I'm saying? So, I had the time to actually just, use my mind and focus on what I'm trying to do with everything that I have right now, you know what I'm saying? So but that right there, my boys, it's all the goals that I have. I don't know what's gonna happen in season 3 goals, but the goal that I would love is to grow with my local area. That is my next goal in season 3. And my other goal is to attend a lot more tournaments this time. I missed a lot of tournaments since my job is really kind of kicking my ass on this one, because personally, I'm the only person there that's just pushing like buggies and stuff, so I'm the only person there, so that does kind of bite them too also. But I just want to kind of at least take a little vacation, you know what I mean? But they're not gonna give me that. So, but guys, thank you guys for watching. I know this is a long video, but this is the this is the conclusion. This is this is the time to actually tell you guys, like, hey, like, so we're all done with season 2. I got one more video for you guys, and that's pretty much it from there. I'm probably gonna be uploading other videos instead of Street Fighter. I'm gonna upload like different types of games, like Call of Duty or Fortnite, or like something like other games, like other like fun games, retro games. Just gonna upload like really good stuff for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it also as well. And shout out to Royal Blue Esports for having me also as well, man. Like, I'm still rocking with you guys. You guys are so awesome. So I wish that we can talk more in the chat and stuff like that, and kind of get to know each other, so I want to say thank you all of you 100 subscribers that been supporting me all the way, from the beginning to the end, you know what I'm saying? So season 2 is now finally finished. In my opinion, I think it's finally finished for me. I've hit up a lot of matches. I've done a lot for this game, and now that I would say season 2 of my time is completely done. It's all over. I don't know what to do but I will switch up a lot of different stuff, you know, like playing other games instead of Street Fighter. So, you know, if you guys want to learn anything or anything like that about Ken or whatever, always hit me up at any time. You guys have you know, my Twitch or my Twitter, it's in the description below also as well, so just make sure you hit me up around that time. But guys, I'm gonna miss you all. I'm gonna miss everyone that's been in a long journey with me, that's been in the channel with me for a long period of time. I'm gonna miss you guys, and don't worry, I'm not gonna be leaving, you know, you guys hanging on YouTube. I'm still gonna upload all my videos, like, don't worry, it's gonna be awesome. So you know, like, I might upload one of your guys' replays, you know, like, you know, I want to show the love that you guys gave me, you know, so I want to share that back to you also as well, you know what I mean? So but yeah, guys, I'm gonna miss you all. You guys have been, you know, like a tough crowd, you know, to kind of handle with, but you know what I'm saying, but you guys are so damn awesome. So thank you again for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from Shxd, or I say Shxd, whatever you guys want to call me. So thank you guys for rocking me again, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Until guys, take it easy. Peace.